Hi everybody, welcome to our Dollar Tree Craft Fair hop. Basically this hop is, there's 4 of us involved, and you're going to watch my video, then you're going to go over to the other people's channels that I'm going to post below and also announce to you, and check out their videos. It's hosted by Carolina's Creations Handmade, and the other 2 that are involved beside myself are Lyric Lover 810 and Life at 50 and Beyond. Basically for this hop we were to create 3 craft fair, or 3 items that we would sell at a craft fair using some Dollar Tree items. Now in this video I'm not going to have a chance to do 3 full tutorials. So I'm basically going to do project shares, but I am going to do one complete tutorial on one of the projects. The other 2 I'll do at a later date, just not in this video because there won't be enough time. But at the end of the hop, we're going to be giving away all 3 of our creations that we make to 3 different winners, and also one of my winners has a chance to win a $40 online gift card, which is going to be donated by Carolina's Creations Handmade. So the rules for the hop: you need to be 18 years or older, U.S. resident only, because I cannot afford international shipping. I'm very sorry about that, but I just can't. You're to go beside my channel. You're to go to all the other channels and watch their videos, like and subscribe. And then if you want to be involved in the giveaways, you are to leave a comment below our videos, a supportive comment or a question, and then we'll know you want to be included. So like I said, in the giveaway there's going to be 4 winners. One person's going to win a $40 online gift card, and then the other 3 winners, one person is going to win one of the giveaways each that I do. Okay? And our winners are going to be announced on November 3rd. So what I decided to do for the hop is to do one item for 3 different holidays. So I'm going to show you one for Halloween, one for Christmas, and one for fall, autumn, or Thanksgiving, and that's the one that we're going to do the full-length tutorial on. So the first one I'm going to share with you is my Christmas one, and the Dollar Tree items I used were I used some sprigs from one of these picks from the Dollar Tree. I used some sprigs from this poinsettia. I bought a roll of the 9 feet Christmas ribbon. I used the whole entire roll. I bought one of these foam wreath forms, and it's a 9 by 8 inch wreath form. And then I bought this sentiment tree ornament. So that's what I used to create my Christmas wreath. I'm also showing you projects that sold really well at my recent craft show. Not exact items, but similar items. Okay, so this is my Dollar Tree wreath that I created, and I haven't completely attached this ornament because I only had one. They only had one at the Dollar Tree that I went to, and I looked at another one and I couldn't find it. But basically it says Believe, and it has some gold glitter on it, and I thought it would look adorable up here on the wreath. And what I did was I took the ribbon and I wrapped it around this wreath form, and then with the ribbon I had left over, I created a bow on the bottom. From the poinsettias, I cut off the 2 poinsettias and 1 pine cone. Pine cone I used here, poinsettias I used on each side. Then I took some of the leaves, I put those in, And I cut some of the greens and berries off of this one, and I layered those in, and that's how the wreath turned out. I'm not going to do a full tutorial today on this one, but I will share this in my craft show series. Actually, my next craft show series, which I'll post a link below to that playlist, I'm going to share a full-length tutorial on how I made this. So look forward to that. That's up and coming. So that was my first idea. And a lot of wreaths this size sold for anywhere from $8 to $15. And they sold pretty quickly in like the first 2 days. Similar wreaths. So it was a really good sale item. And this whole entire wreath cost $5 to make. So that's not too bad. So that's my first share. My second share is an altered photo frame. So let me get my items out that I used. Okay. So in a recent purchase, I purchased 2 of these gold 5x7 photo frames. I purchased one of these flower sprigs. It's all glittery. I have some of this netting from the Dollar Tree, cobwebbing, some spiders, and they have all kinds of spiders at the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure if these came from the Dollar Tree. They were in my stash, but if not, they do have bags of spiders there that you could glitter up on your own. They have those spider rings. You could cut the ring part off and use any kind of spider you wanted. And then I bought a bag of these skull heads. Okay. And I did use some scrapbooking paper that I had in my stash, and it has some gold in it. And that came from the Boo collection right here from Recollections, and that sold at Michael's. You can use any kind of scrapbooking paper you want, and if you don't want to buy scrapbooking paper, there are a lot of free designs for scrapbooking on Pinterest and the internet that you could download and print them on your computer. Just type it in your search bar and look for free printables, and I'm sure you could find some if you don't want to go and buy, you know, a big thing of scrapbook paper. But this is how my altered photo frame came out. I do have a picture of a Dracula in a coffin that we had made this for one of our Halloween parties, and I put it in here just to show you how cute the frame looks for Halloween. So I'll just explain to you what I did, and then a full-length tutorial will be given on this in my next Halloween series video. I will post a link below to that as well. So I used some ultra fine Recollections glitter, some Mod Podge, and I glittered up the frame, and then I sprayed it with Krylon Low Odor Clear Finish Matte Spray because I love the look of glitter. I love a sparkle, but I don't want to touch something and then have it come off on me. I don't like that. And I put some cobwebbing up here, one of the spiders, and then some cobwebbing here, cut off a sprig of this, and used it. And then I cut my skull, the back of my skull, so that I could fit it on the photo frame. But I will show you guys a complete and full tutorial on this in my next Halloween series video. This you could probably sell anywhere from $5 on up, and things like this sold so quickly, like in the first day at the craft shows. And also these would make an awesome gift for somebody as well. So that's my second item. And also I'm going to be giving this one away without the photo, of course. And I will be giving away my Christmas wreath as well. Those are the prizes. And last but not least, I have a fall item to share with you. These are these were like top sellers at the craft show. And, you know, they probably would sell pretty good for you guys as well. I basically bought a foam pumpkin at the Dollar Tree, and I altered this up. So this is the before, and this is the after. Okay, so I'm going to do a full-length tutorial on this so you guys can learn how to make these. Super cute, and the whole thing probably, I would say maybe $2.50, $3 at the absolute most to make this, you know, turn this pumpkin into something like this. Okay, so let's get started on how to create this. What you're going to need is a foam pumpkin, and I also have a piece of fabric. I like to buy fabric quarters when they're on sale, or just fabric in general when they're on sale at Joann's and Hobby Lobby. This piece measures approximately 14 by 14 inches, and I'm going to flip it over and place my pumpkin in the middle. I'm going to pull off my tag, of course, and I'm going to pull out this stem. I tried to use this stem, but I really did not like it. So I ended up using a cork that I had in my stash. These corks you can buy at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, online, or you can use a wine cork from a wine bottle if you drink wine. You don't have to go out and purchase these. I'm not sure if they sell corks at the Dollar Tree, but that's where I got mine, at Hobby Lobby. I had like a bag of these for a while. And the jute twine I did get at at the Dollar Tree, and it's back in the tool bench hardware section where they sell like all the things for cars, like car cleaner and things like that. So you get 2 rolls of the regular color and then a roll of the green. So I thought that was a great value for $1. Okay, so we're going to put this aside, so we're not going to use it right now. And like I said, you're going to want to use this pumpkin and then pull this off, and I just got rid of it. I didn't even use it. Now when you're wrapping a pumpkin, some people like to do the points first. I don't do that. I put in my shortest sides first, and then I wrap my points, and I'm going to show you how I did that. You want to center it as best as you can, and we're going to start with this side. What I'm going to do is run some hot glue across the top, and I'm going to fold and pull on my material, hold that down, and then I'm going to turn it and glue directly across. I'm going to see if I pull on it where it's going to sit. Run some hot glue across, pull my material tight, flip it up, just press it down on the top. Okay, so I have these 2, let me just glue this section down a little bit. So I have these 2 sides done. So what I'm going to do is kind of throw my points out. If you see what I'm doing, both points are out. And I'm going to take this piece and fold it up and glue it. So you should have 2 points that stick out like this. Okay? So I'll run some hot glue in here, pull on the material tight, and fold that up. And I'm going to go directly across, do the same thing on this side, fold it up, see where it's going to sit about, put some hot glue, fold my material up, pulling on it tightly, and then holding it with my finger. Doesn't look like much, I know. But now we're left with these 4 points. We have this one, and this one, this one, and this one. So basically what I'm going to do is open it up, okay? And on this end, I'm going to pull up real nice and tight, gather it in the center, and I'm going to glue it. Okay, I don't glue this flap down because that I'm probably going to trim off. Okay, add a strip of hot glue. I'm going to do that again. Pull tight, gather a little bit, and press down. And I'm basically pulling it up to the center where the stem was and holding it with my finger. This piece can stick up because I'm going to trim it off. Okay, and then you're going to want to gather up your material and glue it as best as you can. Ooh, sorry about that. And then I'm just going to trim that excess off. Okay, so it should look like that. It's better to have a little excess than not enough. It would be horrible if you went to wrap your pumpkin and realized it only stretches to here and then you have that big piece, you know, open. So we're going to do the same thing with this corner here. You open up your flap, you pull the center as tight as you can, and then you pinch them in towards the middle. Okay. Let me fold it back a little bit. Put some hot glue in the center and lay it back down. When you lay it back down, make sure you're pulling on it really tight because you don't want any bulk down here. And I'm just going to hold that for a minute and then let go and see where I have to add more glue. And you're going to have to play with your material. You're going to have to really move it around and see where it looks nice before you glue it. Now I have that little excess stuff. Trim that right off. And I want to glue that down a little bit nicer. Just be careful with your hot glue. You don't want to burn your fingers. Now we have 2 more points left and we're going to do the same exact thing. Add some hot glue, pull this taut, and then kind of pinch it and press it down into the hot glue. This takes a little practice, but after you work with it, you'll know what I mean and you'll understand. This is also going to be one of the prizes that I'm giving away. One of my pumpkins, one of my Christmas wreaths, and one of my picture frames. So there'll be 3 winners chosen for that, as long as you follow the rules posted below. Okay, we have one last one here, and then we're going to work with our twine. Pull this really tight. Gather it in the center and press it down. And like I said, the Halloween photo frame, I am going to do a complete tutorial for my next Halloween series. I think we're on number 11. And then the Christmas wreath, I will do a full tutorial on that for my craft fair series. And I actually got that idea from my dear friend Amber, Lyric Lover 810. Hi Amber. Thank you so much for that awesome idea. I was kind of sweating it. I was texting her and saying, oh my gosh, do I have to do 3 full tutorials? I won't have enough time. And she gave me that brilliant idea. So thank you so much, Amber. Okay, now that we have our pumpkin wrapped in material, just want to make sure that's really secure. Look how cute. Now we're going to wrap it with twine, okay, all around here. And the trick to this is you want to leave it on the roll and have enough at this end. You may have to cut it off. But you want to drape it across the top first. Flip your pumpkin. Join it in the center. Twist. And you're going to treat it like a pizza wedge. You're going to, like I just twisted right there. And we're going to go down on this side. Like we're cutting it in fours. Flip it around. Join it in the center. Up here. And you're pulling tight the entire time. And you're going to twist it. And you're going to go down in the middle of those wedges. Okay. Like we're making pizza slices. Join it in the center on the bottom, twist it, and go down this end. So it looks like we made a bunch of wedges, pizza wedges. And then when you get to back up to the top, you're going to gather it in the center and you're going to tie it off nice and tight. Okay, and this piece I'll just let hang down, and I'll let another piece hang down over here. And then what I did was I cut a piece off here, and I just created a little loop and let pieces hang. And you can do that as well and glued it in the center. And I'm just going to use my tweezer to kind of press it down. So I have my two pieces here and a little loop. And I'll do the same here. Cut a piece off, make a little loop, and glue that down. And now we're going to want to pick some of our autumn leaves out. Okay, and we're going to put those on top, and the leaves, I bought a bag of them at the Dollar Tree. You get 50 in a bag, and I just pulled out the ones I really liked. I like a little bit of green in mine, so I'm going to use 3 on each side. One of those, and I like the dark veins on these. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so then under my, I'm going to pull my loops up here. Just kind of hold them off and start gluing on my leaves. It's personal preference how you want to lay your leaves down on your pumpkin. But I did 2 of those. And then I took a green leaf, tucked it up under here. Okay, so I have 3 on this side. And we'll put our loops back down. Lift this side up. Hold those off. And then I did 3 on this side of the pumpkin. Whoops. And these sell like hotcakes. Pumpkins, picture frames. I am going to do a video on how my items sold in my craft fair. My next video. But these did sell really well. Okay. So there you go. I'm going to fix my loops. Let everything hang out here. And I might want to trim some of these off. And then my cork, I just took a little bit of hot glue and started some twine there. And then I just wrapped it around the bottom Not the whole thing, I just kind of wrapped it around and smushed it all together. I can't wrap it that way, I'm sorry. To wrap it this way. This is a little awkward doing it with my left hand, but just wanted the bottom covered with the twine. Just thought it added a little something to it. And I'm gonna glue that right here. Let it dry a minute and then I'll cut it off. And then I'm going to add hot glue, a generous amount in the center, but I'm not going to go to the ends because I know once I press this on, it's going to spread. I'm going to push it on pretty hard in the center of that pumpkin. And I used a lot of hot glue, so I'm really going to hold it there for a minute. And that's it, guys. That's our cute little Dollar Tree altered pumpkin. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Do not forget to visit the other channels that I have linked below. Life at 50 and Beyond, Lyric Lover 810, and our special host, Carolina's Creations Handmade. They all have more ideas for you from the Dollar Tree that you can use in your craft fair. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment below or a question if you'd like to be entered in our giveaway. We'll be announcing our winners on November 3rd. I thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Take care.